No, Champions League.
320 it ended.
We can talk. Champions League.
We are live.
It was a penalty shootout.
Oh.
Whatever.
England teams and watching penalty shootouts. Where have we heard that before?
Yeah, it's happened.
It's happened a lot of
There
times.
was an Englishman in the Madrid ranks.
Yes, Bellingham.
And there were Spaniards in the English team as well.
Yes.
So this is not effectively English.
And the heroes are Ukrainian.
Yes. The goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Lunin, right?
Lunin, yeah.
Lunin, yep.
The other one was also very good. Scored the penalty as well as saved.
Oh, good penalty, yaar. Edison's got a damn good foot, yaar. Very strong.
Ederson,
Very
right? Yeah.
Edison, very strong left foot he's got.
He fancies himself, I was reading, as a player.
Outfield player, yeah, he thinks he's a very good outfield player.
So, yet again,
They're taking
another
the
Champions
penalty.
League, no Premier League club.
There's nothing, I'm just relieved there is nothing called a double treble
I
that
thought
exists in
you
the
promised
footballing world.
us. I thought
What?
you promised us that you would dance.
I
Because Manchester
haven't
City
made
are
any
eliminated.
dancing promises. Also, we were talking about why I refer to 10th of June as the dark day as well from last year. Wasn't just the day where City completed the treble, it was also the day that we lost the WTC final. So it's I call it a dark day for a reason.
Forget all that. Today we have to say happy birthday.
KL Rahul.
Also,
IPL.
yes.
Yes.
April 18th. KKR versus RCB.
McCullum.
Yes.
I remember the first day of the IPL. I was in office.
Hmm.
But before the league started, we did a lot of programming, interviews with owners and all of that. But at that time, I remember when it started, I'll be very honest. I told most people, this is not going to work, man. This club thing, because nobody has any loyalties with cities, which is still true for some cities. But at that time, I said there's no chance people will start supporting. It'll be a nice, fun 2-month event going forward. But people don't want to take it seriously. It'll never match up to the love and the hype of Indian cricket. I said it, I remember.
Yep.
Eventually,
We are about. Okay. My mic is on. It's on, but I don't think that seems to be a problem.
but he checked my mic.
Yeah. So now is it fine?
Yeah, Siddharth, yours okay.
You were supposed to check it before, sir.
Okay. Now
You checked it and it was fine at that time.
over
Audio
one.
was fine. How can audio be fine when it was?
1,500 games later. IPL games. 1,500 plus games later.
How many years?
1,500 plus easily, because if you look at 74 into 10, I mean that's 740 easily. It's,
Out of the 1,000.
We have 74 now with 10 teams.
yeah.
Earlier it would have
But
been
then
lesser,
even
na?
72, 64. I mean, still, if you balance it out,
Yeah.
it's easily 1,500 plus.
Yeah, 10, what,
17 years.
16 seasons, so you had 8 teams.
Yeah.
No, not
No.
16, 15 season.
No.
16, 17,
2020.
14 seasons.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, man, definitely over 1,500. So,
Out of the 1,500 games, I surely would have worked on 1,450. 50, those days I would have been off.
yeah.
You would have worked on
Because
over
there's not a
1,000
single
games.
IPL where I'm not worked.
Yeah.
All IPLs, which is now 17.
I
seasons
started
are-
working on IPL from 2010.
I was in school when IPL was.
Achha, you didn't start from first.
8 and 9, I was not even in the field of sports.
I was still in school then.
Oh, 8 and 9 though I remember. First season.
Not
I
even in my
remember-
10th grade.
First season, in the first season of IPL, I once got a call from my editor saying you have to go to Kolkata tomorrow. I said okay for an interview. I said okay, must be some. Then I asked whose interview you have to go. So it's all been fixed. You just have to go and do. Do you know whose interview was?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Lalit Modi.
Oh,
Okay, no, but it's 3 people. Now, I asked who were there. Lalit Modi.
Ganguly.
Okay. And
Sachin.
Vijay Mallya.
Oh.
Okay. And there'll be one more person. Who's the one more person?
Shah Rukh.
Katrina Kaif.
Ah.
Because she was the brand ambassador
Of
of
RCB.
RCB.
Yes.
And then I needed no more convincing to
To
go
go
for
to
that interview.
Kolkata.
I quickly packed and I landed.
Pretty sure you had, did you have Rasgullas at the back of your mind as well? Going to Kolkata?
No, I love Kolkata. I've stayed there 4
Ah.
years. But then I was very excited. Then I went to the hotel. I stayed in the same hotel where the teams were staying. And after the game got done, it was a KKR versus RCB game. first season.
Yeah.
I don't know what game of that season it was.
First game.
No. This was in the first game. This must have been the return leg. It couldn't have been the or it was the first game only.
Yeah, Brendan McCullum 150.
No, but after that they played that season.
they did.
But was that in Kolkata? No.
It wouldn't have been in Kolkata then.
Why?
Return
I
leg.
can't remember.
Return
Yeah, I'll
leg.
have to check. Now I can't remember. Was it after that game?
Okay, so let's fast forward 17 years later, and Mumbai versus PBKS.
Nothing's changed. Delhi won champions then. Delhi are still not champions.
Mumbai slow starters then, slow starters now, and currently
RCB
they are at
didn't.
ninth.
RCB were as close to the IPL trophy as they are right now, even back then.
Yeah. So Punjab Kings have opted to bowl against the Mumbai Indians at Mullapur, and if you look at it, still no Shikhar D.
He's nursing a shoulder injury.
Although
as we
he
met.
did post a very emotional message on Instagram today. I mean,
Oh,
yes,
what?
there was a jersey title number 1 with Zorawar behind for the
Oh,
Punjab
sweet.
Kings. So you are always with me, my boy. So there's a video on that. Do check out.
So this is an old picture he's put, obviously.
Yes,
Or is it a current picture?
it's just now.
No. So what is the picture? Come again?
He's in the hotel room. He's showing a Punjab Kings jersey. Number 1 is behind. The name is Zorawar.
And Zorawar is holding it.
No,
no.
Shikhar D
Oh,
is holding it.
He's holding it.
Shikhar D is holding it.
Because because I was surprised. He hasn't met his son for some time now.
Yeah.
Very heartbreaking, but yep.
Yeah, that's unfair.
Yeah, so that's the thing. And Mumbai Indians currently in 9th
Yeah.
at this point.
And,
Both teams separated again by 2 points.
Yes.
Unlike what happened yesterday.
No, same points.
where-
Both of same number of wins, right?
I think low NRR.
Anyhow.
Unlike what happened yesterday with teams really making drastic changes to their points table, it's not going to happen today, because even if Mumbai win, I think that best they can go to 7th or 6th, because their
They can go
their
6th.
net run rate isn't great. 6th at
They
best
can go. They can dislodge Delhi there.
Delhi, no, they can't.
I think they can.
No, they can't.
They can't?
They will be behind because of net run rate.
So at
They
best
only
7th.
equal Delhi in terms of points, but
Points.
not in terms of net run rate, because Delhi now has a much healthier net run rate. So at best, unless they also win like Delhi yesterday, which is unlikely. So if they do not have that big a victory margin, which is rarity, then most likely they finish 7th. So as I said, not much of movement for Mumbai Indians, even if they were to win. Punjab win, I think they will move
Yes.
much more than that. Okay, let's take a look at that. So Punjab are bowling first after having won the toss, which means Mumbai are going to be coming into bat, and as is our tradition on Sports Today, we take a look at the 11 of the team that's batting first. So we start with Mumbai Indians. Rohit Sharma, the man in form. Ishan Kishan, also the man in form.
Yes.
Got a lot of runs. Surya Kumar
Roller
Yadav,
coaster. 0, 58, 0.
yeah, needs some form
Yes.
for the sake of Mumbai Indians and for the sake of Indian cricket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Needs to get into form. Tilak Verma showed some good form. Started off a bit slowly in this IPL, but now has picked up. Then comes the man everyone is talking about, Hardik Pandya. I was listening to that video on broadcaster about Hardik Pandya, and he was asked about his daily routine and all that. Incredible, yeah. Wakes up at 7 o'clock
Yeah.
and then does
He-
first does Hanuman Chalisa
7 times.
7 times.
We have that video up. They just replayed it. I think this was
I'm
something.
just saying that's
Yeah,
quite a
yeah.
hectic
Yeah.
schedule, yeah. Was it like, does he really have that kind of schedule, or is it just like?
Can't confirm.
See, it's been he's been through.
So the schedule is first Hanuman Chalisa, then it is 1 hour of prayers, 1 hour of yoga, 1 hour of gym, then eating, then quick nap,
Yes.
and again 2 hours of gym, and then all of that, and then off to sleep.
Does some journaling as well towards the end.
That seems like such a disciplined lifestyle.
It is.
Outstandingly disciplined lifestyle.
That's why elite athletes, I'm sure most elite athletes will be following that kind of.
I don't
regime.
think.
What about a Virat? I think fitness and all of that he might be.
Yeah, Virat definitely. Otherwise,
This
Virat.
kind of lifestyle. No, yeah. I mean, you can have 2 hours of a gym session and that should be enough, no? in a day.
But this was also his session while he was coming back from an injury. So perhaps which is why he needed those two
No, I'm very
sessions
impressed. If this
of
is
training.
the kind of lifestyle these guys lead, I'm mighty impressed. Mighty impressed. I mean, they are next to Nirvana, very close to Nirvana. You've reached this level of lifestyle.
Also, you can do that when a lot of things in life are taken care of. Only then can you do all of this. Otherwise, who wouldn't want to have such a lifestyle?
What is our lifestyle? Wake up, talk about office, at least reply to mail, make a few, at least my lifestyle, make a few phone calls, speak to Harshit, what is going to happen, then get to office, then talk about the match, then watch the match, then talk about the match again, then go back and watch some football, and then go to sleep, and then get up. Roughly the same.
This is also a routine.
No time for gym. There is zero time.
Zero,
And
absolutely.
Hardik has twice a day time to do gym. Morning, evening, and time for yoga as well. 1 hour.
I'm so losing track of time every single day because of this chess candidates in Toronto.
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday the longest game it ended at 6 a.m.
And you think you're going to
And
be...
who's Gukesh still in lead?
Gukesh is not in the lead. He's 6.5, just half a point behind Yan because our two other Indians conspired to lose in such epic ways. Dominating for 59 moves with it, blundered, lost the next 7. That was the longest game. That package is up, it will be up on Sports Today.
Nipinimiach is number 1.
Nepomniachtchi is number 1, the beast of the candidates, had gunning for a hat-trick. Hat-trick of candidates titles.
So he's going to win. As predicted
by Magnus. Yes.
He predicted.
He predicted. Along with, I think there will be a close show with Nakamura, Hikaru Nakamura. Pragnananda also, blunder, big time. So, not a good day.
Okay, getting back to the 11s, which we're going to start. So, back to Hardik Pandya. Then you got Tim David. Romario Shepherd, yes, ever since he's come, he's made a difference to the Mumbai team. Mohammad Nabi is another one who's making a big difference to the team. Both with his bowling, batting is not getting a lot of chances. I think he's underrated. Should get him early. And then you got Coetzee, Shreyas Gopal also, who was very good last time. And then, what do I say about Jaspreet? First man you can write it. But look at their batting lineup. So they've got batting till number 8.
9. Even Katsia can.
Katsia can, but till 8 to
Katsia,
at 8. I mean, it's like proper batting till number 8.
This is exactly the reason why we still haven't discounted Mumbai Indians from reaching the top 4. And in the first place, also thought they'd actually be gunning for the top, or they looked as good a team to be finishing top 2. Just that form has eluded them this year. But and you know their impacts up with certain things now are known about the Mumbai Indians. It's just that Akash Madwal absolutely comes in. It's just that on-field decision making for which their captains now face a lot of flack. I think if those things had fallen in place, maybe a couple of those results could have been different. Not having Jasprit Bumrah bowled at the 4th over or in the power play at all. Also, we saw on a couple of occasions. All of those things had those not sort of cropped up. Then maybe the story could have been very different. But even then, as has been the case with the Mumbai Indians, they know how to salvage the season despite a slow start.
Yeah, and they will have to do it because now it's a now or never situation for them.
Yeah.
Because they are 9th, and traditionally, if you check Mumbai Indians' surge, they're either 6 or 5, and then they continue that winning momentum. But now they are at number 9.
No, but I think now they're looking good. As in, see now all of their batters, barring Hardik Pandya, everyone else is in good form or on some occasion shown you good form. So that's not an issue. And batting till 8, like proper batting till 8. Now their spin, which was an issue, that was the biggest problem, has been sorted. With Shreyas Gopal bowling well the last couple of games, and Nabi also bowling well, even when if it's the new ball otherwise. So their spinning issue has been solved. And then their fast bowling, now they get an option with Coetzee and Bumrah. Of course, you got 2 top level bowlers. Akash Madwal comes into it as the 3rd, and Romario Shepherd as a backup. So I think overall now the balance and the form that their batters are showing, it's now performing at an optimum. Whether results now go their way or not is another thing. For example, that last game that they lost with Rohit Sharma getting those many runs, that you really can't effectively blame to a poor performance. I think that you performed at your level, and that's a game of fine margins. You'll win some, you'll lose some. That's something that even Mumbai Indians will take. Not what they did in the beginning, which is like committing
Blunders.
Total
Yeah.
harakiri.
Blunders.
That's not happening. And then you go with this, with your team performing at optimum, and then leave the result as to whatever it is. That's out of your hand. Then I think you're okay. And now they've reached that level. That initial hiccups that they had, maybe with captaincy, changing hands and all of that, I think that's all gone out. So it's looking like a good team. Okay, Punjab Kings. Let's take a look at that. So the impact sub is Akash Madwal. You need
No
a fast
brainer.
bowler. He comes in. Punjab.
You have a Riley Russo.
Playing his first game.
For
So
Punjab
they
Kings.
have made the hard decision. They've now run out of patience with a Johnny Bairstow, who has been given his due in the IPL. They stuck around with him for quite some time. It was also not an opening partnership that was working out for them, because Shikhar Dhawan, Johnny Bairstow, I don't think together they managed to put on even 100 runs in the 6 games that we've seen from the two of them. Rather 4, because the last one Shikhar didn't play. So it wasn't quite working out. High time that you try out a guy that you spent, I think, 4 crores on to get on board.
Riley Russo, yes. He didn't have a good time with the Delhi Capitals.
Oh, couldn't play spin. Couldn't play spin.
But he's a gun batter.
Has a
Comes good.
century in India, though, I remember.
Yeah.
He has a century in India in
He
T20
did that
cricket.
T20 World Cup in Australia.
Yeah, he looked pretty
is-
good.
yeah.
He has a 100 in Indore, if I'm not missing, in the series just before the T20 World Cup. So
Gun batter. Gun
Riley
batter.
Roscoe Russo is in the team.
Roscoe.
Trust Siddharth to
RRR.
know the middle
RRR.
name. Trust Siddharth to know the middle name of all cricketers.
What is Nikhil's middle name?
That I've never
I don't
guessed.
have a
Mine?
You're also Harshit Ahuja.
You know, in north of India, we don't have
Yeah,
the middle name.
Yeah, I had to remove my middle name when I came up north. Because
No, you don't have to remove it. You can
for
have it.
passport issues, they said no, your Aadhaar.
Seriously?
Yes, for Aadhaar card and all those things, what happened? I couldn't renew my passport.
Now it's kind of changed,
Ah.
but it's I mean, like, so north we did not have middle name, but when I traveled to the west, then I had to write a middle name, and then
Yes.
automatically your father's name becomes the
Yes.
middle
So
name.
in the West it was Siddharth Shivkumar Vishwanathan, but here it was only Siddharth Vishwan. They said no, there's no middle name here. So I had to
Yeah,
give
we
a
never
newspaper ad and an affidavit that I changed my name.
But when my family moved to the west, you know, that's when I realized that you, in your school form,
Yeah,
you needed
in the
a
school
middle-
forms and all, they insist on a middle name.
Yep.
That's why.
Yep.
So then you got a
It's
Prav
different.
Simran, who was the star of Punjab Kings last year, but hasn't gotten that many chances and has not capitalized on it also.
Yeah.
Sam Curran, very important game for Jitesh Sharma. Let us
And
be very honest.
Played a good hand last time around as well,
Yep.
Sam Curran. He's had a couple of decent games. The last one and I think the one against Delhi
Delhi
Capitals.
Capitals, yes.
But I think Jitesh might bat a bit higher. That's the one thing that he's not been getting too many deliveries to face. But now that you've got some sort of backup with a Shashank and an Ashutosh,
Yes.
maybe you can push Jitesh to, let's say, a 5 also.
Correct.
And which
They
may
did.
allow him.
I think they've done that now. They
Yeah.
did it last game. Jitesh has been found guilty of not capitalizing on those chances, and now because the debate has almost become a daily conversation now, whether he's running out of time or he's just been looked at from the corner of the eye of the BCCI selectors. He better pull up his socks. As simple as that. He has
Livingston
to.
is back, isn't he?
Yeah, Livingston was there in the previous
Previous match he was.
He came back in the previous
Previous
because he was
match.
dropped before.
He was dropped, yes.
No,
He was
injured. Injured.
Yeah, in the game against Lucknow Super Giants, he was injured.
Ah,
He
so
missed a couple of games.
he missed a couple of.
But he was back for the Rajasthan Royals game. Batted out of position, he batted too low.
Too low because again they promoted Jitesh that time.
Yeah.
But Punjab's batting side looking good with a Shashank and an Ashutosh,
Yes.
firing.
Thank God they named the two of them in the 11 because last time around they didn't do that. So
they didn't have Ashutosh.
Ashutosh.
He came on as an impact sub.
Impact,
That too
yes.
because they lost wickets, so they got him. They've got him there now, and this is their fielding 11.
Yeah.
So which means now no more even an impact sub. So it's obviously going to be a batter
Yeah.
that then comes in. Interesting. Looking at that lineup that they've got. So Rahul Chahar then doesn't come in.
He doesn't come in. Neither
Okay.
does Vidwat Kavarappa.
Yeah, Kavirappa. Harpreet Bhatia can come in.
Shivam Singh.
Shivam Singh and
He's a
Rishi
dasher.
Dhawan.
Yeah.
Rishi Dhawan, but not so much because if you wanted him, you might as well have played him now.
Played him, yeah.
He's an all-rounder, but you could have played him now. When you're not playing him, then I don't see you bring him. But how many fast bowlers they got? In Kagiso, Arshdeep,
Harshal.
Harshal.
and Harshal. 3, it's okay. And I
Yeah.
think they got Harpreet to do.
And they also got a Sam Curran, 4.
4.
Ah,
Yeah.
so there's clearly no place for Rishi Dhawan not coming
Yeah.
in. But who are their spinners?
Only
now?
Harpreet Brar is there.
Maybe
Oh,
they're really
Livingston.
Livingston.
Livingston might bowl.
Yes.
So I think that bowling is done, but the batting then is
till 8.
Seven. Ashutosh. Are you going to count Harpreet Bharat?
Harshal Patel.
See, Harpreet you can rely on for a few runs.
Not, I didn't say Harpreet, I was saying Harshal Patel.
Ah,
wield a long
of
below.
course he can. Okay.
Okay.
Pat Cummins.
Yeah.
Light.
Range.
Yeah.
Light. Pat Cummins light.
Batting capability.
Yeah.
No, not even comparing the bowler.
Yeah.
Preet Brar can just hang in there. Or Rabada also can wield a long
Actually, their bowlers can bat barring an Ashti.
Yes.
They can. And they will get another batter in.
Mostly Shivam Singh.
Yes, correct.
I have a feeling it'll be Shivam Singh. Rishi Dhawan, see, he's a bowling all-rounder. He's
No,
not a
Rishi
batting.
Dhawan-
No, he can also
No, he's
bat a
decent
bit.
bat,
He
yes,
can
decent
bat
bat,
as
but-
well.
But I'm saying if you needed to bring him, then you might as well if you got him now.
Or a left field, Harpreet Bhatia.
So I'm saying it's either Harpreet Bhatia or a Shivam Singh.
Shivam Singh.
Either one of them.
But Bhatia also bats mostly top order, right?
Number 3.
I think plan B will be either Kavarappa or Rishi Dhawan. If in case they lose wickets, they want.
Kavarappa, not with the
No,
bat.
how? You're bowling now.
You're bowling.
Oh, they
right
were
now.
bowling.
So
Yeah, sorry.
you'll either go with Shivam Singh,
My bad,
Harpreet
yeah.
Bhatia, or a Rishi Dhawan.
Yeah. Bowling
Rishi
first.
Dhawan is the least looking at this point in time probability.
Yeah. No, Rishi Dhawan is not going to. I mistook them to be batting first.
Yeah, but you have to hope that Punjab's lower order has been the strength this time. One hopes that they click this because they're chasing at Mullapur. And last time the match happened at Mullapur chasing, it was a very close affair.
Yeah.
Rajasthan Royals conspired to lose, but they couldn't lose.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a few questions before we get to our predictions.
Yeah. So,
But scoring runs have not been easy at this ground.
no, not at all.
Not at
Not at
all.
all. So,
So can Rohit, Ishan be in that free-flowing mode as they've been? I was reading, they managed to put on 300 plus runs as a pair this year, which is pretty good.
Okay, Rakesh Bhushan says on the podcast, Rohit airing his views on impact sub. He said because of that, Dubey, Washington are not bowling and that's not good. Whatever little all-round abilities India have goes down the drain. This has to stop. But Rakesh, this is something I would commend Rohit for saying this. It's not often that current players come out and express their opinion. I completely agree. So well done to Rohit. But if you've been watching our programs regularly, you would have known that that's exactly what we've been saying for years. That please, for God's sake, please get rid of this. It's not even there in international cricket. One, you're killing all-rounders, and secondly, you're not playing the way that you need to be playing at the international levels. Cut to from here, you go to a T20 World Cup. You're not playing that.
yeah, he was making no bones about it. He said
Very
it is not good for Indian cricket. It's not helping Indian cricket at all, just for the sake of entertainment. He used that, just for the sake of entertainment.
And you won't want to be an all-rounder going forward as a youngster. Simple as that.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Rakesh Bhushan.
Siddharth, by the way, done a video on that, so check that out.
Yeah.
So he's
where we
put
have
in
taken out some of the key points. in
key
that.
points, everything
Some
that
have
Rohit.
been in humor, but there were 2 points we were very serious on. One was this.
Yeah, one pertaining to selection, multiple reports doing the round. So the man himself's gone ahead and cleared the air. So when you go check out
That's
that
how
video
I
as
tell
well.
you guys. Now you start any report and you guys start speculating.
It's in news.
Half those people who write reports are
I
all
know.
running agenda as well.
Yeah. Rakesh
Good
Bhushan.
on Virat, Rohit Sharma.
Oh boy.
Freudian slip, I said Virat Kohli.
Yeah. Hardik has to fire play to shut all mouths. Rakesh Bhushan Singh. Or else he's making 2 teams look mediocre, one with his presence and one with his absence. Yikes. Oh, well, he did, as pointed out by Piyush Pandey and all the others, 3 teams did get impacted by Hardik Pandya. MI, GT and RCB.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Shekhar says 18th April today. Happy IPL anniversary. Thank you. Wishing you and everyone else, part of our Sports Today family, a happy IPL anniversary. One by one, please share your favorite game. For me, GT versus SRH 2022. Rashid chased down 22 in the last over versus Marco Jansen.
Of course. Yes.
That's true.
That's true.
But to pick one game of what more than 1500 games,
Plus samples.
it is very difficult.
I will say 2018 CSK RCB in Chinnaswamy. That was probably the last time we saw a vintage Dhoni. 70 runs of the finest chasing down
I
210.
am bewildered that you picked a game that had a Dhoni finishing things off and it's managed to be on the top of the list of the 1500 games we just talked about.
I mean, that was brutal hitting, yeah, brutal. He, Ambati Rayudu and Dwayne Bravo absolutely displayed hitting which was next level. But then if not for a CSK, if you look at any other game than KKR GT at the Narendra Modi Stadium, Rinku Singh's 5 sixes of Yash Dayal.
That's right off there.
That has to be. It was a once in a lifetime incident. I don't think it can ever be repeated.
Yeah. I was thinking that's the first thing that comes to my mind, that Rinku Singh game, where he won it. But other than that, I mean, just my personal memory, it's not necessarily the best game, was the KKR CSK final in Chepauk.
Chepauk, 2012.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was there, and I was watching it live, and just the gamut of emotions up and down. Not supporting any particular team, but just the whole ups and downs of that game. It was an exciting, and it was a final, so exciting finale.
Yeah,
The first final also, because I was there at the ground,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
the first ever IPL final. Not a
Diva
great
Patel.
game as such, but just
it was a last ball thriller.
yeah. But I'm saying in the sense, comparing it to the best game of IPLs, I would not just put it in the top 5 or top 10.
Correct.
But just because of the occasion, I'm putting it there,
Yeah.
rather than just the quality of game.
Yeah, 2012.
The
the
fine-
Those kind of thrillers do you had multiple.
first time a team lost at home in a final.
The final of last year also, I think, will be right up there for me. The kind of drama you saw, yeah.
6 and a 4.
Yeah.
But
3-day final.
overall, I'd say the 2018 season, that for me, again, not picking a game per se, but the fact that CSK coming back after 2 years ban, winning, it was an emotional year for Mahendra Singh Dhoni, as so many players around him have said. But to win with that side, I think that was a special season.
2016, before Nikhil's UZ Chahal mystery, the greatest mystery for me, 973 runs, Gale de Villiers in top form, UZ Chahal in good form, KL Rahul in good form.
How do you lose at home?
Playing at home an IPL final, how do RCB lose? Because that 2016 year, if we thought Bradman was the gold standard, I think we saw a glimpses of a Bradman in Virat Kohli in every format. 75 average in tests, 80 plus average in ODIs, 100 average in T20Is, 973. There can't be a greater zenith in the modern era than that.
Beats Australia in magnificent manner in the T20 World Cup, but we still don't win the T20 World Cup.
Before Melbourne, that was the gold standard.
He himself, I can't pick between the 82, 83. I really cannot pick which one's my best knock.
Okay, final question, Shubham Garse. Nikhil sir, but Vikrant sir is saying that Rohit won't admit of meeting in podcast. Who should we trust? You, but I never.
Who should we trust?
When did I say anything about it? I said he may have. Firstly, I agree that not everything that Rohit Sharma says you should trust.
Yes.
Obviously, when he's coming on air, he's not going to tell you all the details of what's really happened inside. That I completely agree. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that, that they have taken a call about this player, they're going to leave it, or they have taken a call about, this player is 100% going to be there, doesn't. I'm saying about that. Those calls cannot be taken, well before the selection meeting. That's what I'm talking about. That selectors are having a conversation with captain and coach, that's nothing unusual.
Correct.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
I'm not talking about that at all.
Yeah.
So predictions, gentlemen.
Match begun, 7 runs already on the board for
Yeah.
Mumbai, 1 over up. And should we make that 11? No,
Oh, good fielding.
just 8. Mumbai batting first. I'm going, because it's been a tricky surface, I'm going Mumbai 179.
179.
179. But they don't win.
So I go with Mumbai Indians 167, but I think MI are winning.
Okay.
MI.
167.
So 167.
I'm going Mumbai 189 and Mumbai winning.
So your PBKS. 2
I'm-
Mumbai, 1 PBKS.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Okay. See you mid innings.
Mid innings.
Bye.
Bye bye.